Welcome to this week's episode of the Who's Who in Guyana Business TV show. I'm Dr. Vishnu Doerga, your host as usual, and very happy to be able to share with you fantastic information about what's happening. Now, as you can see in my background, the HerVenture business education app. At any point in time during the show, if you see the barcode, just take out your phone, open up the camera, point it towards that barcode, and you will immediately have access to download one of the best business education apps in the world. The HerVenture app just a week ago actually won one of the most innovative business education apps competitions around the world. So you will be having a fantastic piece of technology and business education in your hands. Today, we will also hear from Coach Keon Smith, who's going to talk about 2 laws of leadership. We'll be hearing from Coach Premendra Parsan, who will be talking about critical thinking. And of course, we'll have Ms. Rodlyn Semple, who will talk about the different steps in business operations that will allow you to gain a lot more operational control. Now, before I get there, I really wanted to share with you the experience of using the app in other countries, because we're just 3 weeks in and we already have over 500 people benefiting from the app, having downloaded it and taking all the lessons. But let us also take a look at what has been happening in other countries. That will be followed by a walkthrough of how the app works, and then we'll return with Coach Keon Smith. See you after some information on the HerVenture app.
HerVenture is a mobile learning application for women entrepreneurs by Sherry Blair Foundation for Women, and it is now available in Kenya.
Women go through tremendous challenges: financial inclusion, access to financial investment, access to financial tools to start and run and maintain the business.
To get started, just download the app from Google Play Store or Apple Store, register yourself, answer a few simple questions, and you're good to go.
The HerVenture app enables women entrepreneurs to gain skills, knowledge, and even connect with other women entrepreneurs in the app. The amazing thing is that you can study offline any day, anytime.
An application that is able to address issues that women face: how to start a business, how to grow your business, how to access loans, how to network, where can I find market. It's very important that we have these learning programs that encourage women to take leadership roles.
The format of the app makes it very, very simple for you to understand the content that you'll be learning. It has a lot of engaging formats, and the way the content is given is in tiny bit-sized pieces, just to ensure that you're able to grasp all the content in a very simplified way. With every learning experience, we understand that questions are bound to come up. But the good thing is there is a question and answer section in the app for every module. So whenever you have a question, you'll be able to bring it forth and get an answer from fellow entrepreneurs who have gone through the same module.
Our goal is to provide on-the-ground implementation for the Foundation's Women's Mobile Learning app and to provide at least 3,000 women entrepreneurs of micro and small businesses with the knowledge and skills to successfully grow their businesses. We will also train 25 female entrepreneurs using the Foundation's Road to Growth curriculum. This project in Guyana is made possible through the funding from the ExxonMobil Foundation.
As Community Relations Manager at ExxonMobil Guyana, I'm always excited when we invest in women's economic empowerment, which is one of our key focus areas. And to this particular program, Road to Growth, which aims to foster women's economic empowerment by targeting local entrepreneurs in the growth stages of their business. Participating women will have the opportunity to build business skills, increase financial literacy, expand networks, and utilize digital learning tools, including the HerVenture mobile learning app being launched here today.
What a great initiative. I think many of you are aware that gender empowerment is something that's very important to me personally. We've been told the goal of this program is to reach 3,000 women. But in reality, we know it's so many more than that. For every woman, they empower their family, they empower their communities. And that's the power of this app.
Women are natural leaders, and as such, they must be enabled and empowered so that they can translate that leadership ability into earning abilities. And this is a tool to ensure that they have financial empowerment.
Welcome to HerVenture, the Foundation's mobile learning app for women entrepreneurs. As you can see here, this is one of the lessons that is offered as part of our Launching a Business learning track. Users can navigate the business training content through swipe cards. As you can see here, business knowledge is also contextualized within a case study that is consistently incorporated throughout the learning tracks across HerVenture. The case study features a woman entrepreneur who owns her own coffee shop, and it helps users contextualize what they're learning and applying it to a real business scenario. As users go through the app, they're also asked a series of questions to help test how well they've understood the content shared previously in the lesson. Sometimes the answers are asked in sort of true and false, and other times it's presented through a swipe option. Additionally, the questions encourage women entrepreneurs to reflect on how the content that they're learning can also be applied to their business, to their products, and to their own ideas and aspirations for where they want to take their business in the future. Similarly, the cards help to contextualize these business aspirations in the same way that the women entrepreneur who's featured in the case study shares her aspirations for the business. As users progress through the module, they are encouraged to reflect on what they've learned and are asked a series of questions to ensure that they understood the content earlier in the lesson. Depending on their response, they're provided with an explanation as to why their selected response was or wasn't correct. Towards the end of each lesson, the app again encourages reflection and provides a summary of what types of resources will be needed in order to execute what was learned within this lesson. The lessons throughout the app always end with an opportunity for women entrepreneurs to create a checklist. Through this checklist, users are able to indicate what they still need to do in their business based on what they learned in the lesson. This checklist is then saved as the user's customized to-do list. They can then revisit this to-do list as required and update it accordingly to reflect the progress that they've made in applying what they've learned throughout the app to their business. Here we're going to show you a little bit about the social functions of the app. Women often report that they feel that they're playing a game as they're gaining business skills through HerVenture because of the tokens that you can earn. One way you can earn tokens is through this social function, by searching for other women entrepreneurs through the directory and also engaging and reaching out to other women entrepreneurs directly through their profile. Although you can earn tokens through this social function, the best way to earn tokens is through the learning. and that involves completing the different lessons throughout HerVenture. This tokens section provides users with a summary of how they can earn tokens and also better understand how many tokens they can expect to receive at each level and for each type of activity. In addition to learning, there's also an opportunity to earn tokens by completing your profile and having a significant learning streak. To learn more about HerVenture, please visit herventure.org.
Here you have some fantastic information about the HerVenture app. And as you could see on the screen just before, this Saturday, our team will be at the Giftland Mall right near the entrance from 10 a.m. in the morning until 9 p.m. in the evening. And they will be there to answer any questions, help you download the app, and get you started on your own business education journey. So make full use of that opportunity that is coming up very, very soon so that you can really benefit from what the app has to offer. I'm now going to be joined by Coach Keon Smith, who is going to be addressing with us some information around leadership, as I mentioned, the laws of leadership, and he'll be telling you about the fantastic event that's happening towards the end of the week. So here we have Coach Keon.
Thank you very much, Dr. Doerga. To all our viewers, it's an absolute pleasure. So we are continuing focusing on enhancing your skills as a leader. And one of those areas that we had touched on before is that as a leader, awareness becomes a very, very important aspect of growing as a leader. So we are going to be diving into the laws of leadership, and we're going to be touching on two of those laws during this particular broadcast. Now, it is important for us as leaders to keep feeding ourselves with information, because one of the first laws of leadership we're going to be touching on is the law of the lid. Now, this is from John Maxwell's book on the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. The law of the lid indicates that your leadership ability can be very similar to that of a lid. And the more you have the ability to lead, the more you invest in growing yourself, the more effective you can become as a leader. If within that organization, within that group, you are the person who is the smartest, you are the person that can get everything done perfectly, then you might be the limitation of that organization, that company, etc. growing. So as a leader, it is important to surround yourself with persons who are fantastic. They're experts in other areas that you may not be expert in, so that the potential of the team can be magnified versus just being limited by your capacity as the leader. So I would encourage you as a leader, a current leader, as a potential leader, to really sit down and do some introspection, do an analysis of your current situation to determine if you are the lid on the team reaching its fullest potential. So it is important for us to really consider looking at our competencies and the ability to really lead, as this can make the impact of our teams more tremendous than what we probably even envision. And as a leader, you don't want your ability, your appetite for growth to be stagnated at any point in time. When that stagnation actually occurs, again, you are creating the proverbial lid on the team's ability to actually innovate and to grow beyond what it can currently get done. One of the avenues, and Dr. Doerga just gave you information on the HerVenture app. As a leader, that is also an avenue that you can use to enhance and improve your skill set. While the app is named HerVenture, it does not stop you as a male, if you're a male leader, from downloading and having yourself apprised of the contents of the app so that you can continue to invest in yourself. Of course, for all of our female leaders out there, entrepreneurs, I would encourage you to download the app and increase your ability to lead your team by feeding yourself with more information. Law number 2 talks about the law of influence. And John Maxwell puts this very nicely and candidly, when he says that the true measure of leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. It is important to keep in mind that we are role models, whether direct or indirect, whether the person will indicate it to us or not. We are role models for the persons around us, especially the persons that we are leading directly. So we really have to be mindful to consider our influence on their lives, our influence on their actions, our influence on their thinking. So influence in itself, when you are a leader, it helps the group, it helps the team to reach their full potential, to realize their dreams and their goals. And it is important for us as a leader that if influence is lacking in any way, shape, and or form, this means that we're running out of ammunition. Like if we're going into battle, run out of ammunition to help drive the team towards the success that it can actually achieve. So as a leader, one of the big questions you should ask yourself, 1, are you influential? That's important. And I'm going to throw a bonus question in there. Who are you influencing and how? So you can do this as a simple exercise for yourself so that you can really determine your influence on the persons around you. Now, if you want to improve on this particular area of your leadership skills, then Live to Lead is where you want to be on October 8th. It is a leadership program that is done by the John Maxwell team, and it's going to be live in Atlanta, Georgia, and it is going to be simulcast here in Guyana, as we are one of the official host sites, the official host site here in Guyana. And you get an opportunity, again, to surround yourself with like-minded individuals that allows you to feed off of their energies and to learn and to grow not only from the speakers, but also from other persons that you can now add to your network. Now, I know that we are on the last lap, today being Tuesday, so I'm encouraging you, if you have not yet gotten your tickets to Live to Lead, which is coming up on Friday, I'm encouraging you that you have between now and Wednesday afternoon by the close of business to ensure that you grab your ticket. Matter of fact, I would say grab your opportunity to sharpening your leadership skills by being a part of Live to Lead. So my encouragement to you, call 223-5583, and one of our team members will be more than willing to let you know how you can grab that opportunity to be a part of such an awesome leadership event. Dr. Doerga.
Thank you very much, Coach Keon. And again, yes, it is always a fantastic opportunity. We've hosted many of these events in the past, and I would like to leave you as well with a little bit of a taste of what you will be experiencing this Friday. Take care, Coach Keon.
Thank you.
Every one of you, you have a journey to take. Your first step is your most important step. You don't go up to the top. You grow up to the top.
You are one decision away from shifting your life from where it is right now to a totally different place.
So often our setbacks are setups. It's just hard to see it at the time.
What if you interrupted that pattern of thinking and simply said, what do I want? That takes your energy and focus off of the problem and begins to focus you on a solution.
Success is a series of steps, not one giant leap.
Commitment will get us to the starting line. Consistency will get you to the finish line.
You were born. You were created for your life to count.
Camille's Academy Inc. We are the premier provider for private education in Guyana, and through our mission, our excellent team delivers a well-balanced curriculum that integrates technology and innovation to our educational programs to inspire children to reach their highest levels of success. Enroll now for nursery, primary, and secondary level. Check us out at any one of our 4 locations or contact us today. Camille's Academy Inc. Be inspired to innovate.
Distribution. It is our vision to be the most consistent and reliable importers and distributors of high-quality products. We are a team of committed and passionate individuals who are licensed and certified by the manufacturers to bring you the best products from around the world. We are the distributors of Kabisa Energy Drink, which comes in 3 types. Additionally, we distribute fluffy, ultra-soft bathroom tissue. Good to Group, let our services be your advantage.
Welcome back. There you had information from Coach Keon Smith telling us all about the upcoming Live to Lead program this Friday. So if you don't have a ticket yet, please make sure that you get one. I know we have Coach Prem coming up very soon. He'll be talking about the critical thinking seminar that's coming up and why this is so important. And today we're actually in for a little bit of a treat. We will hear from Brad Sugar speaking about the levels of entrepreneurship, how the ladder to entrepreneurship, how to get to become an entrepreneur if that is something that you are interested in. So let's hear from Coach Premendra Parsan.
And thank you, Dr. Doerga. As we continue our conversations on our seminar club modules, we are going to start our critical thinking seminar soon. Are you a leader within an organization that are faced with problems every single day? We live in a knowledge-based society, and we need to be able to understand the problems that will come before us. Our environment is fast-paced. There is a level of uncertainty. There is a level of ambiguity. There is diversity. So we want to be able to understand these problems. You see, some of our problems, they are reoccurring, they are routine, they are predictable. So we want to be able to identify those problems and find solutions to those problems for our team. The idea of any manager or any leader is to be able to improve productivity for our team and for our organization. So as we go through our workshop, you'll be able to analyze those problems. You'll be able to free up your time so that you can be able to identify those problems, analyze them, and be able to find those innovative solutions that will boost your productivity. In our workshop, you'll be able to take away how to identify and formulate the problems so that you can be able to find solutions. We want to be able to understand the importance of recognizing the problems, because this is what will help us to improve our efficiency. See, as we think critically about a problem, we are faced with barriers. We need to understand those barriers so that we can be able to be much more effective within an organization. We as leaders are problem solvers. So be a problem solver today. Join us in our next session, October the 7th and the 14th. Register today. Call 223-5583. I'll see you then.
The entrepreneurial ladder. This is the ladder you climb to create wealth through business. Ultimately, the creation of wealth is not just about the cash flow, it's about the deals you do, it's about the investments, it's about building businesses that work without you. It's really the entrepreneurial roadmap to you creating serious wealth in your life through business. You see, when I wrote my book, Billionaire in Training, I understood that people needed to see what is the roadmap to wealth. Now, we all start off as a student. And of course, as a student, we're not actually making money, we're costing money. You know, we have to spend the money to go to school. Now, once you graduate from school, ultimately you want to become an employee. See, school is like an apprenticeship to become an employee. Well, employeeship is like an apprenticeship to your own business. You want to have multiple different jobs in different areas, so you learn a bunch of things. You want to learn sales, you want to learn marketing, you want to learn all the different aspects of business. So when you do go into business for yourself, you're not the one having to learn it. You've already learned it, and you were paid to learn how to do these things. See, ultimately, to earn more, you've got to learn more. Now, once you become an employee and you learn a bunch and you have many different jobs, you might start your own business or buy into a business and become self-employed. The challenge is there's still a lot to learn at self-employed, and that's why it can feel like a seesaw. Find the work, do the work, make the sale, do the work. Because what you're doing is learning. You're learning everything from sales and marketing. Anything you didn't learn as an employee, you're going to have to learn it when you start your own business. And that's why it's a struggle at the start for most small businesses. The amount of knowledge you have to take on sales, marketing, taxation, purchasing, IT, you name it, you're the owner, you've got to learn it. Now, eventually, as you succeed, you start to employ others and you move up to level 2, the manager. At manager level, though, now everyone's asking you questions. Now they're coming to you for answers. And sometimes it doesn't feel like they work for you. It feels like you work for them. In fact, it's off the seesaw, onto the merry-go-round, running round and round in circles, putting out fires they start. We're just trading time for money stuff down here. But it's because we've got a lot to learn. Ultimately, though, you can step up to being the owner. You can build a business that works so you don't have to. My definition, a commercial profitable enterprise that works without you. That profit is where we move from trading time for money to actually getting a result. We've invested, we've built a business that works so we don't have to. That, my friends, then leads us to become an investor. See, trading time for money isn't really where we want to be. We want to build that money up and then start investing. Now, there's 3 categories of investments that we want to look towards. Businesses, there's real estate, and there's shares. And of course, you want to learn all 3 because different cycles of the market, different ones are making a whole bunch of money. So when you learn all 3, businesses, real estate, and shares, you set yourself up for success. Now, the ultimate investor is the entrepreneur. See, investors are buying investments with their money. Entrepreneurs are creating investments, creating capital for others to invest into. You see, if you can start this entrepreneurial ladder, you can build a business that works without you, become an investor, and ultimately an entrepreneur. Come chat with us here at ActionCOACH. You see, we help business owners every day build businesses that work and build wealth through business.
Tired of battery problems? Frustrate yourself no more. Reward your vehicle with power, innovation, and style with its sealed, maintenance-free calcium alloy plates, advanced technological build, and rigid testing processes. Platinum Batteries delivers every time. Get 2 years warranty and fast after-sales services. Available at all auto retailing stores countrywide. Imported and distributed by Caribbean Motor Spares. 174 Zeeluck Public Road, East Bank, Essequibo. Telephone 609-7621, 502-3171. Get your Platinum Battery now. Platinum Batteries, power of your journey.
Shopping with Ali & Sons is now more easier than ever. Find your product, click Add to Cart, click Proceed to check out, enter your email, click Continue as guest, enter your name and address, choose your delivery options, click Continue, then click Place Order. It's that easy. One of our customer service representatives will contact you to confirm, and in several hours, your items will be delivered to your door.
Welcome back, and now we will be joined by Ms. Rodlyn Semple from ACI Consulting, and she'll be talking to you about operational control, what that means and why it is beneficial to your organization. So let's hear from Ms. Rodlyn Semple.
I'm Rodlyn Semple, the ISO lead consultant at ACI Consulting Services, providing you with quality tips to improve your organization. Today, our topic will focus on operational control, and this is one of the longest clauses in the standard. So when we talk about operational control, we are talking about having a system to ensure that our processes are going according to plan. To implement operational control requirements, first of all, we need to define what are the steps taken to maybe produce a product or deliver a service. So let's say we are a telemarketing company. In order for us to execute the requirements, we would first need to state all the steps. Operational control involves defining the requirements for that service. The requirements might mean persons having to submit certain documentation. Operational control involves us determining what criteria and methods we will use to say whether or not a step is right or wrong. Where there's monitoring and evaluation, we also need to ensure that these are followed. The resources, the responsibility for operational control should be defined. In order for us to monitor and evaluate whether or not our processes are working carefully, we need to ensure that each step is followed. Operational control, its implementation, establishment, allows an organization, whether it's a product or service-oriented, to have control of the systems. For additional information on how operational control can be applied to your organization, don't hesitate. Give us a call on telephone numbers 501-0110 or send an email at iso@actioninvest.org.
Furniture Store's showroom has furniture for the entire home. Furnish your living room, your dining room, your kitchen, and your bedroom. Also get that appliance that matches your style. Come fall in love at our showroom located about 4 Monrepo North, right on the public road. Call us on 220-8107 or WhatsApp on 672-1881. Get more without paying more when you shop at 401 Furniture Store.
So, you are over 50. You know what you're about, but you want to have that added edge to streamline your vision. Connections 50 Plus has the product for you. It's the Primetime 5.8G Reset Coaching Package. We can help you to retool and chart your course for a successful third act journey. It's revolutionary. It's a 3-in-1 composite, smoothing life transition, assuring your financial well-being, and empowering your entrepreneurial footprint. This is your time to seize the moment. Take full advantage of this opportunity to become your best self, claim financial confidence, and explore new possibilities. The Connections 50 Plus 5.8G Primetime Reset Coaching Package is a must for you as you follow your passion, love what you do, and do what you love, all while claiming your worth. With this package, you can be well on your way to the best years of your life. Connect with us by going to the Programs tab on your webpage or calling the numbers on the screen. We look forward to seeing you very soon.
Our world is an employee engagement crisis. Only 13% of employees are engaged in the global workforce, causing dramatic effects in any organization. Your organization can expect a more engaged workforce, improved productivity, an enriched culture, and increased profit. Engage and Grow is not your traditional training company. Training is dead. We're challenging the norm with everything we do, and our customers like it. All programs are individually designed by the Engage and Grow team, enabling you to facilitate the highest quality, tailor-made programs, improve communication skills, create deeper relationships, and foster a caring, social, and cooperative attitude. Our coaching will improve leadership qualities and build solid trust between employees, encouraging innovative thinking and proactive future planning. Engage and Grow will refocus, re-energize, and re-engage your employees, and we have tangible methods to measure the results. Our workforce engagement, leadership effectiveness, women's leadership, and engaging the millennial programs will create movement in the mind of employees and your business, creating a movement that will take your company as an empowered team into the future. Bring the gusto back into your organization. Engage and Grow.
Our role in the oil and gas industry is one of providing the support that is needed, both on an individual level and at an organizational level. So through ActionINVEST Caribbean Inc., we focus heavily on coaching and training managers and employees to ensure that they can deliver to what this industry requires. I am Dr. Vishnu Doerga. I'm the CEO of ActionINVEST Caribbean Inc. Our company, starting off with ActionINVEST Caribbean Inc., has worked with over 400 Guyanese and international companies to really raise the level of standards with which they operate, to train their team members, their management. And then we also have our joint venture with NSB Omega that focuses on the recruitment and technical staffing. We work for the major operator here as well in Guyana. And then the other company that has really served the industry well is Global Compliance Service, which is focused on really training companies to understand the ISO standards and also getting them certified. We start with training our employees first. We do this every single Monday for 4 hours. And in addition to the technical skills, we focus heavily on the soft skills as well, such as communication, team building, collaboration, supervisory management, since these are the exact skills that are needed for our economy to really perform much better and what our clients also really require. Our relationship with the Center for Local Business Development started just after the opening in 2017 by ensuring that our entire team got trained in the many courses that they have. Once you are clear on where you want to arrive, then it's very important to start understanding what standards cover your specific industry. The term ripple effect really means to me that a small effort can actually result in a massive outcome. Every one of us has to make their single contribution, that single ripple, that will actually cause a massive change in Guyana. I wanted to just share with you as well our own journey here at ActionINVEST, what that has allowed us to get ready for a new Guyana, because in the past, you know that Guyana would have had access to so many resources with such a small population, and we weren't making that progress at the rate that many of us here wanted. A fantastic opportunity now with such a massive industry allows all of us as Guyanese, as companies, organizations to really step up our game. You've heard a little bit about our story and how we continue to step up our game. And I would just like to encourage you to ensure that you are looking at yourself. How are you educating yourself? How are you educating your team? You can see behind me the HerVenture business education app, which was produced by the Cherry Blair Foundation for Women and funded by the ExxonMobil Foundation, is just another opportunity as well that will allow especially female entrepreneurs to really elevate their level of business skills and to add skills that you may not as yet possess. So I do encourage you to take advantage of these opportunities, because as we equip ourselves, as we develop the capacity, we'll be able to really go after many opportunities. And it takes energy to complain about missed opportunities, but I can also tell you it takes a lot of energy to prepare yourself for those opportunities. And my encouragement to you is to ensure that you invest the time to prepare yourself for the opportunities that exist. Our own company is a great example of preparation meeting opportunity and really making full use of that. And instead of preparing, I don't want you to be repairing all the damage that could be done to your organization by not getting ready and doing what is necessary to really elevate your organization to the next level. So I trust that you take this message in good stead, that you really start thinking about how do I do better for myself, for my organization, for my team, so that we can also all together do much better for our economy and our country and everyone else who really depends on us. I would like to encourage you again, take a look at the app, scan the barcodes wherever you see them. We are looking at coming across to many, many communities across the country. Just last week, we've done 5 locations in Region 3. We have planned another 5 locations in Region 5. If your organization is the type of organization that supports women entrepreneurs, supports women that want to learn more and really understand how they can move to the next level, make contact with our office. Contact us at 223-5583 so that we can arrange a visit to your location and talk to the women entrepreneurs in your location, get them to install the app, get them started so they can see all the benefits that are available to them. Until the next episode of Who's Who in Guyana Business, I'm Dr. Vishnu Doerga, and I look forward to your continuous growth. Take care.